Hello, 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 guys. We are about to go. Hey, I can rhyme. You guys ready to do this? DFE, TSL. Starting out on the North American server here for Nibble Knights, which is TSL's pick. And then moving over, playing map number 2, Ballroom Blitz, over on a EU server. And then the tiebreaker, if we get there, we're gonna go ahead and go one on North America, one on EU, and this is again for the World Finals. I believe both teams undefeated, Top Score League, Delta Force Elite from their regions, match number 2. And again, I'm Ender, and here with me somewhere is Endseeker, and we're gonna kick this off.
Hello, hello.
Check this out. Look, I'm working on this. Watch this. Hold on. Ender. I'm Ender. See? On the stream. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Leave that on for a second. I gotta compact the files and do something a little more interesting with them. My, okay, it says 22 watching, but for some reason it's just showing me a thumbnail on YouTube. But anyways, we got Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all of the above. Ender for time. Color. Oh yeah. Yeah. Alright guys, so they're loading up on the opposite sides here. Top Score League, looks like P-Dub here running the show. And then we got DFE on the other team. They're going to flip-flop here, and we do a round reset. And we're going to go on 38. We got X Pure 77, and I think the Fox, yeah, there he is. The Fox, running the DFE side of things. Come on, DFE lads, from the easy lads. Grady Pigeons comment. You guys ready to do this? Oh yeah, there you go, Vance. Sorry. I'm just catching up on the comments. Anyways, guys, you ready to play this? Who's gonna win? Okay guys, real interesting map choice. We played TSL on this one, so this seems to be their map. Which, I mean, they're good at it, and it's kind of an odd pick if you look at like what everybody else always picks, so they might have an advantage there. Obviously they're going to have an advantage with pings on. Let's see what the difference is actually. Yeah, so you're sitting at 100 and then 40, so there's a difference, but it's not gigantic. It's when you get up into like the mid 120s, 150s is where you really start noticing a huge difference. Pantheon Farm, Objective C. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a real good one. Hopefully not like 4 hours good, but you know. Alright. Teams are about loaded in. 16 for DFE, 14 for TSL. And I'm going to go ahead and check the leader chat here. Let me see. Making sure they're ready for the map restart here in a minute. That's a much better way to do things, I think, because then you're not burning timers when you don't need to be. I like that. I just wish there's a manual, like, start option. Like, you hit start and then you confirm it. DFE for the win. There's a lot of DFE support. They had quite a few votes, and we did the community vote thing on Facebook over TSL. We'll see if that holds up. Some people just don't have as many, you know, teammates and stuff on social media or on Facebook. So we'll see if the popular vote actually is in line with the outcome. Now, who's DFE's heaviest hitters here? I know Valsalva. I believe he's one of the heavy hitters there for TSL. Checking chat.
Sorry, I'm a bit quiet because I'm just trying to get everything set up on my side. So I got all chats open. Watching stuff.
Oh, they might have ran us. Let's see. Alright, we might be going here in just a second. I didn't reset the server, obviously. I thought they said that they couldn't as a moderator. I did give the DFE guys... No, because NSeeker, you've reset the server before. But yeah. Okay.
Yes, I have. What did I do?
No, I'm just thinking that... Well, I thought they had said earlier today that they couldn't do it, so... I was confused. And then tomorrow we've got was it LGD and Dawn.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good one too.
Let's see here. Okay, so we're confirming 38. There should be no problems. Nice and easy. You guys ready to do it? Should be 1 minute 40 seconds out. Kicking this off. Blue team's going to be TSL, which is the German Empire. Red team, French Republic, DFE. And we're a minute and a half away. Let's do it. Yeah, this is going to be a good one, I think. This is going to be... Both teams are undefeated, right? Right. I know TSL is, and I think DFE is, yeah. So, not after today. We'll find out. Or maybe, if they're going to prove me wrong. They're going to go into like 5 tiebreakers. Here's the map overview, guys. I know for sure on Frontlines, one thing that can really hurt, and TSL's sneaky about this too, is they know all the routes to take to and from objectives. But if you swing real wide on these, you get a couple good snipers out there, they can just pick people off. "40 seconds out. Here we go. Happy birthday, Catalyst." That was like, oh my god, like 10 or 11 years ago for me. Ugh. I'm old. I'm old now. Alright. 15 seconds cutting the music. Here we go. TSL, DFE. Let's go to the map view, watch it from overhead for a minute. And 5 seconds to spawn. Game number 2, Frontlines World Series. North America and Europe. And here we go. And right side, TSL is coming out of the map. Left side, we've got DFE. It looks like DFE has spawned a cavalry. I do not see one for TSL. And we're going to go to the overhead view here. Both teams converging. Looks like TSL hitting the flag first. Or, I'm sorry, DFE. My camera flipped around a way I wasn't expecting it to. And here we go. It looks like flag's still staying about neutral. TSL's got a little sliver there. It looks like TSL split into 2 groups. DFE, this might not be good for TSL because they're picking people up, but they're must be a flanking squad, but they're pretty outnumbered over here. And then DFE's also got TSL backed off over off on the hill there. I know the cap range is pretty big. DFE pulling almost to 50% on the Charlie flag.
Oh, my flag's all messed up still.
Yeah. Well, like on the actual screen, it looks fine to me, but up in the very top middle section, I don't know. Don't ask about what that flag shows up there. We have no idea. And it looks like, how's TSL's next wave going to do? They've got the flag stopped, but DFE's got about 75% and it's still continuing to climb. Not looking good on this very first cap for TSL. And flag goes cap. We're moving back. TSL getting pushed back on the very first flag here of the game. It looks like DFE moving real heavy off to one side. Let's see what TSL does to pick that up.
Not necessarily. DFE is also taking the sort of ruin side. Looks like they're going to pincer there.
They're all... Well, I know that the cap area is really weird on this map. Like, you can be like clear down over here and still be capping. DFE looks like mopping up TSL pretty good. TSL's got a big group right on the flag area. Two guys holding that outside trench line. DFE though, they've completely, just about completely mopped up TSL on the Bravo flag. TSL though, they're pushing back in. DFE's their, we'll call it the right hand push, been pretty much cut down. Looks like their left hand as well. Now they're pushing kind of a straight solid wall up the middle. TSL about 30% on the Bravo cap. Who do we want to watch? Who do we want to watch? Karambit? There he is right there. Switch over to him. Run around with the auto loading. Looks like he picked up at least 2 kills. Yep.
So DFE is heavy in one spot at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed that when they came in on
They've got to get around.
The objective here is they were all shifted to one side. Looks like they had a few guys going a little bit delayed, come out to one side, but let's see how TSL does it. It looks like TSL winning the gunfights here on the immediate flag area. Over 50% cap. TSL doing a good job of defending this flag. See if they can get him pushed back to the middle.
I think at this rate, it's definitely going to go TSL's way.
Yep, TSL's pretty much got this entire objective covered. Yeah, DFE might as well start going. And the walk of shame for DFE back to Charlie flag.
That is a horrible way to say it. Walk of shame.
Well, they didn't cap that one. And it's quiet. Looks like TSL, you can see them pushing that same hillside. Looks like they're going to have, they're almost split about 50-50, but you know, here's the problem is DFE is also expecting it to look like that, but I think TSL is doing some work on this this side over here, this right side. But it looks like DFE is kind of set up to defend against exactly the way that TSL is pushing in.
Yeah. That just shows you they've done their research on the team. It's great when I see that.
And it looks like TSL is going to clean up more or less that right side, and they're going to start their pinch here, I think, on the DFE squad on the other side of the bridge. Unless that DFE, looks like that squad's respawned in. If they can get back up, maybe they won't. I don't know. It looks like TSL's kind of just hanging back in this area, not really pushing past these initial couple broken buildings. DFE looking pretty good on the flag cap again. Almost to 50%. Let's see if TSL... I don't know. TSL is... either, I don't know why they didn't push on the right side. They were wide open there. They could have pushed up, and you know, it's hard to see when you're not up in the air, but could have swept that DFE squad on this side and probably had almost a full flag clear. But yeah, you have to be fast about it. Oh, TSL getting the reverse. It looks like TSL taking that hillside. Now they're shifting their push.
Alright, so it looks like TSL is pretty much on the middle of that objective at the moment. And DFE again, very, very concentrated to the one side.
Yeah, they're about to get mopped up. DFE's got a push coming around the hillside, it looks like. I don't know, TSL, I think they're being pretty careful, cautious, but they've got pretty much the entire flag cleared. Let's see if TSL is going to pick it up here and start pushing the other direction. About 10 minutes in. Oh, I guess 8 minutes in. And looking like Charlie is going to go to TSL. And there it is. TSL just maybe needed a little warm-up period. Pretty interesting to see, though, that they got pushed back on a US server. Again, the ping difference isn't that much. And you can clearly see that it's not affecting them too much. DFE, if they're able to push a team back.
What I would like to remind everybody is that DFE is obviously playing a foreign server. But if you actually have a look at the ping, there's some guys on there that actually don't have such bad ping in relation. I mean, you've got Rising there with 90, Warren with 93, you've even got Avalanche there with 22. Don't know where he's sitting. And Phoenix with 59.
Yeah, TSL looks like they're starting that drive. We'll see if DFE gets back up on the flag, but TSL's looking like they're getting some momentum going here. Let's go to Karambit again. Who should we watch from DFE? Who do we got here? Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle. Who's Susan Boyle? And why do we have a name based on her toes?
You don't know who Susan Boyle
Nope.
is?
Sounds vaguely familiar.
Hey, I'm gonna have to send you a picture.
I don't think I like where it's going. Crambit. Ooh,
we have somebody asking for scoreboard. I don't know if you saw that.
There's your scoreboard. Crambit. I guess KQ Rambit is the way to say it. I'm calling him Crambit. 27 and 5 currently. And old Susan Boyle here. Let's move over to him. Oh, look on the wrong team. Looks like he is down currently. Let's go to Spaghetti Hero. Oh, yeah, there's no way I would ever have known that. And going to the top view, it looks like TSL slowing down a little bit. DFE is going to probably start reversing that Delta flag in a second. TSL is doing a good job. Looks like they're actually... I don't know how, but I think it's going to TSL. It's hard to... Yeah, there we go. Now they're... It's almost like the flags on Frontlines. They should be reversing for a while, and they don't. So then suddenly that's why you get it like rapidly going backwards. It's catching up. DFE, look at this nice back flank here by Susan and Nelsbit. Gets dropped by Mr. Blaze, but they had a nice little flank going on behind TSL. TSL struggling to get that Delta cap. DFE looking, yeah, they're going to completely neutralize the DFE real heavy right now. Looks like they're keeping the bodies up. Delta about 25% to DFE. Let's see who is the first to switch up their strategy. Looks like both teams looking pretty thin. Oh, I guess DFE's right. TSL looking pretty thin on the flag right now. Crambit just went down. I see it in the background. But still got several TSL. Who's that? Renegade. Picking up Rampage. Crambit up top. Oh, Renegade was going for him. Looks like DFE's got a nice front line going. I mean, they're staying pretty solid, you know.
They are fighting hard.
War room? War room? Alright. Gotta find him here. I'm trying to look around my microphone. Where is he? Alright, let's try to get on. There he is. Did I say Mr. Are we on Mr. Blaze or are we on War? Okay, there we go.
Oh, DFE fighting their way back.
Yeah, we about got a cap here by TSL. Nope, getting reversed.
Oh, she's so close.
Man, it's like, it doesn't ever seem like DFE is really, unless I'm just not seeing it, isn't really ever getting wiped off the flag area.
No.
They're just kind of,
not 100%.
They might get pushed back, but flag going in TSL's favor. I don't know how TSL, like if you would just look at it and see which team keeps getting what looks like wiped off and who's always kind of been there, you would think that DFE would be getting it, but it seems like TSL's always there when they need to be. They almost had that cap. What were they at? About 90%? 95%? DFE big smoke on the cavalry. Crambit laying into him. Oh! Did he get the kill on him? I don't know if that was Big Smoke that just shot him.
No, Big Smoke. Big Smoke, took him out for the cavalry.
Flag is going to TSL. DFE back should be at... Okay, they got one more pushback here, that's right. On Echo. Yeah, you know, I'm almost wondering if that's why TSL... DFE, I don't know if they're more like centralized and TSL is trying to get those heavy-handed flanks off. That has worked for them. Because I know I've been victim to those. And, you know, I specifically remember where was it? Right in here. Yeah, right about in here. They like coming in, dropping down in here. It might have been back on the MCOMs. I could be wrong on that. But I wonder if they're trying to send, you know, look over there, cram it, and then flanking on the outside. Not a bad idea, but I just don't know that it's working with DFE because DFE is like this school of fish. And DFE at about 50% on Echo. TSL pushing back in now. Well, I don't know. DFE, they must just be picking people up. Spaghetti Hero, right? Somebody asked for him. There he is. In the flash. Takes a round. He's not looking too good right now. Really even match though. Everything's real slow moving back and forth. Who is it? Ooh. Spaghetti takes out. I can't see it on the feed. It's going too fast. He killed somebody. He killed 2 somebodies. And it looks like TSL. Where is TSL getting this cap from is what I want to know. Or no, wait. Okay, it's going DFE. I'm looking at the top again. Okay, DFE with pushback going back to Delta flag. Looks like DFE saved that. 21 minutes left on the clock up there.
Yeah, but they need to get themselves up to that flag really quickly.
Yeah, well, they're
TSL's all over it already.
Yeah, they're pushing on it. Yeah, they got a little bit of time. Still got half the flag burned before it goes live. And
once again, DFE all on one side of this map. I'd just like to see them break off and just do a bit of a flank at some stage.
yeah, I'm curious to see a change in strategy here. We saw it last weekend. Triple B's very much on top of that. They'll be pushing, kind of the same patterns, and then they'll switch it up. Usually it works out. I mean, they're very much on top of it, and pretty impressive.
It's almost like if you actually look at it from an overview point, TSL has actually figured out that DFE is sort of bunching up, so they're actually flanking around and just taking the entire back section.
Who is it? Who's
of the assault out? Well,
Mad
at the
Gamer.
moment there is no DFE on the board.
They're all pushed back now. They're going forward.
Yeah.
Who is this? Crambit. No! He got taken out. And you can look here and see TSL moving in 2 groups. They're going to come from the outsides and then just push directly back in on that flag. Their bottom side push here, obviously not looking very good. They got about 2 guys left and a 3rd hanging back. Freddy taken out by Susan Boyle's toes.
Capture objective Edward.
All right, and
Did you see the picture that I sent you, by the way?
no, I haven't looked. Oh my! Yeah, I don't want to see her toes. Don't want to see that. TSL reversing that cap now on DFE. DFE was looking pretty good, actually. Again, I knew this was going to be a good match. It looks like TSL now kind of, not really clustered up, but they've got kind of the DFE thing going. Looks like they're more all centralized. "17 minutes, 35 seconds. P-double. About to hit the trenches. That was not who I meant to follow. P-double does not see. Who is that? What's his name? Wonderwaff? Okay. Didn't want to get it wrong. I couldn't read it with him bouncing around the screen. TSL going for that Echo cap. Are they going to get it this time? We're going back to telegraphs. If they do, DFE, I don't think they're going to get their push up there in time. Nope. Nope. We're going back to telegraphs. TSL. With, I guess, 17 minutes left. I've got lots of time here. Now this is, DFE is going to be hurting here. In this position. Who is this? Crambit moving up on Bravo. Throws some dynamite, sets it off, throws another one, sets it off, puts his mask on, going for the Bravo arm. He gets taken out by Envious Mark with a limpet charge. Let's see who gets up on that. TSL, they ought to shift their, well, they're doing okay on Alpha too, but they should. Who's that down there? Mag Gamer.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, I think TSL is about to get alpha. Here we go. They got several guys down there.
Yeah, there we go.
Big fella with the arm, alpha.
We have armed objective apples.
It's such a panic when you're at one flag and suddenly you hear the bells go off at the other flag.
Yeah, you have to do a burnout. I love how these trolls from this other league come in, like, talking bad is gonna make us look bad. It's actually got the reverse effect. Oh my god, we're so bad, but they come in here constantly. Can't keep them away, that's how bad they want them. Wib SK9 gonna get that disarm. There it goes. 18 tickets left. Ooh, and Bravo's gone. I don't think I saw that. Susan Boyle's toes going for the disarm on Bravo. They're gonna go back and forth. Who's that? Envious Mark? Oh, he doesn't.
Oh.
I thought. Okay. It took me a second there. I thought it was one of the TSL guys about ready to take out Susan. Alpha is armed again.
Oh, there.
13 tickets. Bravo.
There we go. Dominican is also on Bravo.
Yep. Both flags armed. Lots of artillery strikes. P-double going in.
Armed objective butter.
Two guys on it. No one's covering. Oh no. Spaghetti Hero. TSL defending both those. Looks like TSL's got this one in the bag, I'm thinking. I'll be really surprised if both of them... I think both of them disarmed. I
We
think
only got 6 tickets left.
Envious Mark going... Oh!
We can just disarm one of them.
Envious Mark was going for it. Alpha's gone. Bravo about to go. Nelsbit going for the disarm.
No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Oh,
No.
oh, who's that? Big Smokey. Might have this. He might have it. He gets it.
Oh,
And we're
just in
back.
time.
Wow. Nice recovery there.
Hello to everyone who has just joined. Sorry, it's been a bit hectic here in the last few minutes, so have you been looking at chat?
Yeah, it's, I mean, you can't take your eyes off. It's back and forth, back and forth. That was, I think if he was just another 2 seconds on that dead disarm, he wouldn't have had it. We would have been on to the next match, or next round, which is ballroom. And flags going live here. Obviously, DFE not sitting in a good position, but they're not on their home server either, so it's to be expected. They've actually done a surprisingly good job considering. And TSL almost 50% on the Echo. DFE looks like they're just struggling to even get anywhere near Echo at this point. They're probably kind of, you know, like, well, they already got one telegraph. Because I mean, with as close as it is, I don't think the DFE is going to push TSL back all the way across the map, let alone start grabbing the telegraphs from them. And we're back to the final one. Now this is going to get ugly because you don't have a kind of a multi-sided push. Everything's going to be right onto one telegraph. Who's that? Phoenix Ghost? What's he doing down here? He's just hanging out. The DFE looks like they need more cover because look at TSL's moving in right now. Who's that? J-Dod and Renegade. They're going to get beat up on. Here we go with the dynamite. Nelsbit tossing it down. That is a great defensive technique there. Annoying, but it works. And we got gas. We've got mortar strikes, dynamite. Let's get some fire in there. Oh, we got fire. Perfect. Look at him. That's a good play there. Because of Susan Boyle.
Fire and gas and... Oh, Dominican takes out Susan Boyle.
Oh, we got an arm going off. Dominican with the arm. Yep, he cleared that trench. And there it is. But I don't think they're going to be able to defend this. They got too many DFE right around the immediate area. I don't know. They just gotta... We'll see who's that rising gets taken out. Smart play by TSL. I don't think they're going to be able to sustain, though. DFE going to get the disarm. And there it is. Nelsbit with the disarm. Then he goes down.
The enemy has defused objective butter.
You want to watch P-Dub. Where's P-Dub? There he is. And, oh, who's that with the arm down there? I didn't quite catch the name. Let's go back over there. Give him some credit. Stag? Stag, yep. Now I lost P-Dub. There he is. Moving to P-Dub. He's going to get killed. See? I told you. Right there. Every time I go to somebody, they get killed. It's a curse. Phoenix Ghost. Oh, he was going for the disarm. Didn't get it. Gets taken down by Lionheart Fury, who is this Mark with a limpet. And big fella doesn't see it. Wib. Oh, he got on the wrong side, and that's the end of round 1. Going to
Just
TSL.
like that. And a reminder, it was TSL's map choice, and the server is North American.
Go ahead and chalk up a win here for TSL on their home server. And we are moving. Oh, I guess we can leave that up for a second. There you be. Alright, and backing out of this one, guys. Moving over to Europe, going across the pond. And see if DFE can play. And I'm sure they will, a more solid game on their home server. Tie this thing back up.
Alright, you have Vans asking here about the time.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the
tie.
troll. Yes, it's going to be played on both servers. We already talked out with the leaders. I'm just looking at these troll comments. They despise the league so much, but they can't keep away. Find it ironic. I can't wait till they get old enough to get a job. Have something to do. Okay. Just talking to the leaders here for TSL DFE, letting them know we're moving servers. I'm going to go ahead and run. I'm going to do one of our ads. We've done that. Here you go. Ready? 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 Hold it. Pause that. And there you go.
Super exciting that Battlefield is finally getting a competitive mode. It's been asked for a really long time.
Something DICE has been working on with the community's feedback. Nobody's heard about it until now.
It starts with creating a game that the community loves.
It's super early in production, but we want to get out there to the players and bring them in as part of the development.
EA is listening closely to players in the creation of the game.
And watching through their eyes and seeing the way that they play the game, it's a really amazing experience. The team play that Battlefield 1 Incursions has generated has been nothing short of amazing.
It takes the teamwork of Battlefield and takes it to a whole new level.
5 people on one side, 5 on the other. Fast, strategic gameplay.
It's extremely important for the game to be just as much fun to watch as is to play.
And that starts with the changes that we've made to the scoring system.
What we get is a much more intense experience where every point matters.
But that's the point of the game, is to win. I can get a little competitive sometimes.
One of the unique aspects of Battlefield 1 Incursions is that we're allowing players to choose their kits before they actually get into gameplay.
So teamwork is really important here, and kit play is going to be one of the most important factors in this, which brings in something that we haven't seen in any other competitive game.
There's a lot of strategy with teammates, with more decision-making.
The intensity of the games. You don't know what's going to happen next. That's why I love Battlefield.
We can't have a Battlefield 1 competitive experience and not have vehicles.
I can tell you what, when they roll around the corner, it is scary.
That tank is not easy to take out. Vehicle play can change the outcome of a game.
There is no game that has that balance of infantry and vehicle play like Battlefield does.
The adrenaline rush, the feeling, it's an immersed environment that you just can't get enough of.
It's a lot of fun to play, and you get those Battlefield moments that are just breathtaking.
Anyone could have that heroic moment. Anyone could pull off a massive play to turn the game around. And that adrenaline feeling that you get is incredible.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this out in the wild.
All right, and hopefully we're loading back in here. Had to restart my app. It's getting all set. I think quite a few people had to restart. Alright, and yeah, I think quite a few people had to restart. Let's see how this round's gonna go. Now we're on DFE's home turf here. Yeah, we don't limit the oh look, more little kids in here causing problems on chat. Anybody want to go join their league full of those kind of people? Oh man, sounds like a great place to be. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole balcony thing, but we don't limit it, just because you're gonna get people that are gonna do it that aren't gonna know, they're gonna forget, and it's just more stupid stuff to keep track of, and so you're just, I don't know. What I think should happen is DICE should work on the map and just remove the balcony. I mean, you could still be up there, but you're not going to be in the cap range, so, and then maybe leave like the bottom part of it within the cap. So if you want to be up there, great, but you're not going to be in cap range. I think take one thing away and then leave the other. Would be a pretty good balance.
Or even just to make the ladders destructible, or parts of the catwalk destructible or something.
Yeah. I think the easier fix would just be to change that But I don't know how that works. It might be
Yeah,
like a
okay.
two-dimensional type thing where they don't really, they can't say, okay, this same area, but up top isn't cappable and down below is. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Well, I don't think that they're, to answer your question, Randy, I don't think that they're bad. I don't think that at all. I just think that they're a bunch of little kids. Yeah, there's very good, well, teams, but they're all part of like 7 teams. So I don't really know how that works, but yeah, just for the simple fact that they have to come over here and troll. I mean, they're children.
No satisfaction of actually responding or caring. So we shouldn't be giving them the satisfaction of even responding.
Waiting for one guy, and okay, they got the restart. Looks like we're good to go. Yeah, they just, I don't know. They just have nothing better to do, but... I mean, obviously we're of interest because they keep coming around. Try to hit this button. I don't know if it went off in chat. My stream deck. Let's see what happens. Oh, there it goes. Nice. Sweet. Still trying to figure out all this. These stream decks can do all sorts of things with Mr. Blaze. Oh, he just got the message there. They all love me, yeah, I guess. Okay, 39:05. We got a minute left, and we are at go time for DFE TSL round 2. We are over in Europe. Let's see what the pings look like. TSL. Actually, it looks like almost a mirror image of what we saw in the last one, if I had to guess. $30 seconds. And I'm gonna cut the music. Here we go. Mr. Blaze with take 2. There we go. Team is moving on through. Oh, did he? Ah, he shouldn't have redeployed. He was fine. Here we go. Red team is going to be DFE and TSL. Again on the blue team, US of A and German Empire. DFE. Ooh, little lag spike there. moving around that balcony on the bottom. And it looks like DFE's already up top. TSL's also already up top. Both teams now have that balcony advantage. Who's Envious Mark? He's going to roll around behind TSL right now. I don't think he's seen Mad Gamer. Karambit doesn't know he's there. Karambit goes down. Oh man, look at that. Envious Mark just mopped up. Did he take all those guys out? He took at least 2 or 3. Nice play there. He just dove in there, and now DFE's got the advantage on Charlie Flag. Let's see what TSL's gonna do. And TSL, I don't know if they're really trying for that ladder. No, I guess not now. They got pushed back. Wonder if this one's going to be over quicker or about the same amount of time as the last map there on Neville Knights. And Flag's about to go live. Oh, Spaghetti! Who was that? Was that Kimosabi that just smoked him? Gosh. I need to move. P-double. Looks like DFE already heavy on Bravo as well. Not too heavy though. They got about a squad's worth of guys. This DFE squad's gonna get probably wiped out here in just a second. P-double last one up, and he goes down. So DFE's got maybe a couple guys in the cap zone, not getting set up quick enough on Bravo. Looks like TSL already, yeah, looks like they might be trying to move out. This is a bad position to be in right now. DFE needs a dog pile that flag. Are they going to reverse it? Nope. Going back to Charlie. And now, as you can see, this could be a stalemate because you got DFE up on the balconies. But you never know. Kimosabi, okay. And switch over to him. I gotta find him again. There he is. That was easy. What's he got? The Gewer? Is that the 95? Susan Boyle coming up the back flank here. Taking out Wonderwuff. And gets taken out by DB114 TSL. Let's see how TSL is going to overcome this. Looks like it sucks. Yeah, I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's not easy to get those guys once they're on the balcony.
No, I mean, really the best thing I think you can do is just keep your medics tight, keep reviving guys and stack on the bottom and just pick off kills, and hopefully you just slowly move that flag. It is a curse. It is. You're right. I think Messi is like the #1 like league supporter on Twitter. He's always sharing and liking stuff. So thank you for that, Messi. It is much appreciated. TSL, I think that's actually what they're trying to do right now, is they're staying clustered along the bottom and hopefully just picking off kills. Ooh, that was ugly. And DFE's not really gaining a whole lot, a little bit now on Charlie Flag, but It's kind of just at a standstill. So TSL is working it pretty well right now. It's just a matter of picking off a few here and there and not losing any. Not easy. Okay, now DFE is making progress. This could be bad if DFE pushes now and TSL does not, and they keep them alive. That's the thing a lot of people don't realize too, or they just don't stay disciplined with, is if you got guys clear on the opposite side where they're going to need to fall back to, don't kill them. Just leave them, you know, outrun them. Don't get killed on the way,
Yeah.
but I mean, then they're at a severe disadvantage when they're the ones having to travel even further to get to the next flag. But if you kill them, they're going to pop right back up closer. So, and TSL moving back on the flag. DFE got a couple guys up there. It looks about even, but yeah, here comes the TSL guys with the respawns. DFE, you know, at a certain point needs to lay down smoke and just push in there. Looks like they've got quite a few up on the flag area now. Let's see if they can hold it down. They're going to be swarmed pretty much 360 degrees right now. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. Seems like they're not sending a lot of guys up. Well, unless they got what? DFE's got quite a few guys back on that balcony, but TSL completely wiping them out.
Yeah, I think that's the problem at this point. DFE's got a lot of the guys on the balcony and they're not willing to give up that position to push guys onto the flag. This means it's going to be back and forth between Bravo and Charlie the whole time.
Yep. I think, you know, a lot of times something happens, like somebody gets through a ladder or, you know, somebody's back there. Like right now, TSL, they should, like right now, look at their back corner, that we'll call it the back left, where that spot flare is completely exposed. So if you could get TSL, oh, as I say that, look at this, look at this, look at this. Read in my mind, Crambit. There we go. Yeah, heck yeah. Look at that Crambit rampage. Look at them. That is exactly what I was about to say. Now let's see if they can stay alive. They've been, oh, this isn't going to be good for them though. Look at, they're getting converged on. Yeah, they went down. That was, it's hard. I mean, it's not easy. Again, I really don't like the whole balcony thing, but yeah, TSL's trying. They're really trying. That was a good play there, though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day they'll change it. But yeah, I think if they just remove the cap area from the balcony, if possible, I think that it would be a real good balance. Olison. Oh, that's great. That's a nice picture. He's sitting on his bed, or I think he's laying on his bed, and he takes a picture of his bag of popcorn with with the stream going on his TV in the distance. That's great. Olison from Norway.
I actually just saw he said good luck from Norway on the Facebook.
Oh, did he? Hey, do you guys really have giants over there? Norwegian giants? Is that true? That's a joke. Yeah, TSL. Ooh, they're getting it. Or wait, no, sorry. Again, looking up top. Now they're reversing it. I was looking at the blue, thinking that they had it handled. Looks like they're doing okay picking off some DFE. We're down to 28 minutes, 10 seconds. TSL doing a fine job, though, considering this is not their server, not their map. And
really anyone's
I was gonna
map?
say it's not their balcony, but I don't know. Uh-oh. Wonder they don't. Nice discipline there by Big Smoke. He picked up his guy because he knew that TSL didn't see him, rather than just shoot. But, okay, DFE recovers that balcony. TSL almost had that. And,
Is that a mortar I see in TSL?
you know, if it's a really good idea
Bad
in
gamer.
theory. Problem is, I don't think they do enough damage.
Yeah, except it looks like Fox was looking for him, but Steg got him. Yeah, that's the problem with the mortars. They've been nerfed so much that you can't use them for something like this, where they would be really, really useful.
Oh yeah, or even just like the HE is not the air burst. If it was like, okay, so TSL's got the right idea. I mean, they're. Did you see that? Look at that! Look at that teamwork.
Oh, they've got 2 mortars now.
Well, and I was just gonna say that too, is if they mortar right above those ladders simultaneously with people pushing up them, you're gonna move guys off the ladder, or in that guy's, I don't know who it was, DFE guy's case, they're gonna get either killed or damn near. But yeah, I mean that's smart. A lot of strategy.
Oh, TSL's up
Yep.
on.
And then they got the smoke to go with it. It's working.
Both
Look
sides.
at the strategy.
And gas.
This is amazing. Yeah, I mean they've got mortars going down. They've got smoke going down to obscure them. And now look at, they've now got control of half of the balcony, and we might see this thing shift. Very, very smart. Good strategy by TSL. And now the only thing working against them at this point really is the difference in ping. And we got one guy, big fella. See if he can. He got a spawn, but he gets killed. He's man, gets taken out. Oh, now TSL worked the other angle. Look at this. TSL's working it. Kimosabi drops someone point blank. Man, you know, DFE's doing a good job too defending, because they're now shifting kind of opposite sides, you know, of the ladders, so they've got a more defensive spot set up.
Rude.
Yeah, that was great though. I give TSL 10 out of 10 there for that strategy. That was good. Smart thinking.
What just happened to 3 of the DFE guys? Suddenly all died.
They might. I wonder if they redeployed up
What?
to get closer.
Either that, or they're jumping off the balcony, because I've done that a couple of times before.
Oh, I didn't.
Like, yeah, no, it'll be
I
fine.
thought they just
Not that
dropped
far.
dead. Yeah. Or that. You guys remember that balcony on BF4? Or I guess it's like a catwalk, but on Siege of Shanghai, it's like 8 feet high, and you jump off it. It kills you every time. Doesn't matter what your health is at. All right, now DFE, they've got real good coverage here on the Bravo flag. If TSL takes top back and pushes DFE to the next objective, we push all the way to Telegrass. Yeah, this map has some hard pushes, I guess.
If you look there, but if you look quickly at the balcony, TSL has just wiped DFE off there.
So TSL's, this is kind of they pulled their goalie, so to speak. TSL's got to make sure that this doesn't backfire on them right now.
Yeah.
It's either going to go really
like we
good or
said
really
earlier,
bad. And it's looking to go really good.
It's like there's like nothing happening on the Bravo flag. Everything is still happening on the balconies.
Oh, DFE's, yeah. I mean, DFE's still got a lot of guys, so that balcony is really what it's about right now. And we're back at the balconies. TSL looking thin once again. DFE is like, see if TSL can hold out. Now, if TSL could not get wiped off, and I think they just, nope, they got a couple guys up. If they could just hang out, no, they're down below. So yeah, they did lose the balcony. Still pushing guys up. If TSL could have just toyed with them a little bit more, could have had that, but they're still piling guys up this balcony. They got a squad's worth. Let's see what happens. Valsalvo got a couple revives off. One TSL over there. One, got about 4 of them up on the top. TSL can hang in there, but DFE is going to start dropping guys like crazy in there. But right now is the time where TSL can get up that ladder. They've got their, look at that. You can see them start massing up on the top. I don't know. It might shift here. TSL, look at that balcony. Looking good for TSL right now. I think, yep, DFE's only got a couple guys left. And they've got TSL covering the ladders. We might see a shift here. This is probably the best ballroom match I've seen. Look at this big smoke over here. Most of them probably don't even think to look. He's dropped at least 2. And he gets to go, ooh, who's that? I can't read it. Dominican. Finally gets big smoke. TSL now controls the entire balcony. And now controls Charlie.
Ooh.
Now it's getting interesting. 21:38 left on the clock. We're moving back to the ballroom itself. TSL, nice recovery there. Obviously, all it took was that one squad that you called out early on, occupying that balcony, even before the Bravo cap. So, lots of interesting strategy here. That was
that's what
good
makes
to
a
watch.
difference in these types of matches.
That was
Yeah,
good.
but I mean that's what makes a difference in these matches. Is the team that can adapt and change their gameplay, you know, to suit what the other team is doing. That's the team that's gonna eventually come out on top.
It's over. It's over. Let's see. The balcony. Well, we saw how you can see direct cause and effect. Let's see how DFE does here and TSL. TSL needs to open up those hallways, in my opinion. Get a rocket gun up on the balcony and start popping those holes in the whole thing. But let's see, can we get some support for TSL? Are they going to win? Are they going to 2-0 it? It's not going to be an easy one. I don't know. I don't think it's not going to move very fast regardless. I mean, unless something drastic happens. Let's go to the tabletop view. TSL. Here's this BD114. Somewhat working an angle.
Some first aid, pal.
I don't know. Looks like TSL's at least definitely slowing down that cap. I don't think they're going to get it. We're going to go back to the balconies. And back to Charlie we go. See Genesis.
We've got a little flank here happening. Avalanche. He's coming up the stairs, but will Kimasabi see him first? Oh, he does. It wasn't Kimasabi who got him though. It was.
Rampage 27-13. TNT Grenadier at 25-5. TSL with the upper hand at the moment. Let's see how DFE reacts to this. Yeah, and let's see, Josh here says that TSL might get pushed back, but they will control the game from here. Let's see if he is right. DFE looking to try to control that balcony, but they get cleaned up. You saw what it took. I mean, these TSL, extremely coordinated. You saw how they started mortaring simultaneously with smoke, simultaneously pushing 2 sides of the ladder. So, yeah. I mean, like, strategy and discipline can go a long way. And see, that's what I like about the bigger game modes is you don't get that in the smaller ones. I mean, to a certain extent, but not, you know, on the scale that you would here. And I like seeing that stuff. That's what I like. Okay, Rambit's monster. Yeah,
at least
I don't want to switch to him because I don't want the poor guy to die. But I'm gonna. Sorry, Karambit. You're going down, buddy.
At least we can see that DFE isn't still bunching up like they were earlier. They are splitting up. They are now trying to attack from different points, which is good. They're also adapting.
Somebody is in the ballroom already. Here's this Rampage. Currently sitting at number 1 for TSL. So this is he's trying to keep any incoming DFE guys. TSL.
That son of a bitch is an enemy medic.
Moving in the ball. Let's see if Josh is right. He might be.
Looks like a couple of DFE guys are sort of standing back. No, Big Smoke and Phoenix are also moving towards ballroom. Thought they were going to hang back and try and take that the balcony back again, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, TSL. Look at they've got DFE boxed up there, at least in the gate. TSL looking pretty good now. They went in there quick on that one. They moved fast.
Yeah.
I know, Van. See, I switch over to Cram, but what did he do? He decided to end his life by jumping off the balcony. So, I'm telling you, I can probably determine the winner of a game just by switching to first person. Crambit on the back flank, not going to first. Oh, okay, I didn't go to first there, and he got killed. Who's a Dominican with a pickup?
Heavy back flank happening. Heavy back flank over here, the side of the ballroom. Looks like Phoenix might go all the way around.
I think look at this. This not good for DFE right now. That could have been a poor decision. They've got at least 4 guys pushing on the left side of there, and then they've got these 5 who are now struggling to get inside. So they have nobody really directly pushing the flag. They're all indirect, which might have just been a oversight. I've had that happen. Hey, you guys flank this, and then both squads think that that's what they're doing, and then you got nobody hitting it direct.
Well, might work in their favor if they can get in there quickly.
A bunch of TSL. Oh, look at this push.
What's gonna
DFE
happen?
with the reverse.
There we go.
Down the hall. Never mind.
Just in time.
Yeah, they were playing with fire there.
Just
that was close. And DFE is swarming that ballroom.
Oh, Lay's the last one they've taken out. I think that TSL kind of counted their chickens a little quickly there.
Yeah, there's a lot of them on that Delta flag too. DFE just completely wiped them off there. Don't do it. Yeah, I had to hold back. I don't wish death upon poor Crambit here. Yeah, I wish the game would also, what would be really cool, and it would be really hard to keep track of, I think, but is if the game, to determine a winner, would count, you know, the seconds or whatever that a team was pushed back and factor that in there. So if one team was, you know, falling back longer than the other, that would be the one that lost. And we are back to the balcony once again. Nice last second recovery by DFE. 14 minutes. 45 seconds on the clock. If TSL is going to win this in a 2-0, they're going to have to hurry.
Another flank by DFE, the outside of the balcony.
Oh, yep. Here they come. Looks like TSL is now moving, though, to cover it. Look at them. So, who's going to win, guys? I hear some DFE, some TSL. What's the popular vote?
Wisp was nearly there. Wisp was on top, but Renegade took him out.
Yeah, they've... you saw what it took to get TSL to take that balcony, and they're not going to lose it now. If they can help it at all. They're obviously investing a lot of guys into keeping that balcony. They know how important it is.
The balcony is important, but you know, DFE just needs to make sure they've got enough people in the cap radius. That's all at this point. Make sure that it doesn't go all the way through to TSL.
I'm thinking that
90% of the way there.
If it keeps going the way it's going now, if the timer runs out and they're back on that ballroom, that's going to be a win for TSL based on what the game would decide, right?
I think so.
They've changed the formula a while back, and I still don't quite understand how it decides a winner. Because last time I remember there being problems. It was like we had one MCOM destroy and the other team had none. This is a pub, but we got pushed back to the middle, but then it was like a draw. I don't know, it was weird. And the double flag about to go live heavy with DFE. TSL looks like they've opened up those walls. See, look at, there's actually, is he right? Who's firing those AT rockets? There's a good sight line right here. If you have an AT rocket gun, you can see it right there. Oh wait, that's a sniper. Yeah, you if you sit there and fire right down that rightmost door, it's a pretty good spot I found. TSL trying to make the push in. Lots of gas, lots of flares, lots of fire. I don't think they're going to get in there. At least not enough to really do much. Well, maybe they're slowing it down. We're now reversing. TSL might actually pull. Oh, jeez. What was that quad there? DFE the Fox just got a quad with a limpet charge. Oh, man. And TSL making that hallway push that we saw DFE do a couple minutes ago. Surprisingly, DFE is actually still creeping up on that cap. They might just barely get it, I don't know. Unless it's going to whip in reverse. Nope. DFE gets it back once again to the balconies.
Now, there is a really dedicated viewer here who is watching this while his wife or girlfriend is in labor.
Why are you doing it? Go put the stream on it. It'll help the baby. Go bring it in the room.
This is fantastic.
Why would you do that?
Congrats, Pigeon, by the way.
On a bat, yeah. Congrats on your battle, baby. You watched. So she's not like in labor, just soon, and you're just killing. There's like some downtime, I hope. She's not like pushing the child out right now, and you're sitting out in the waiting room watching a match.
Or even worse, resting the you know, the phone like above her head or something.
They probably turned off like the EKG heart monitor and turned on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, that works.
You know, there might be a moment in the game where if TSL, again, they're coordinated enough, but you would, I don't even know if it, I'd have to sit there and really think about it, because that's what I do, overthink all the time. But if we get down enough on the timer and the timing lines up right, if TSL pulled everybody off that balcony and swarmed that ballroom just to secure the cap and go back to Echo, that might do it. But it's a risk. But if TSL in that, I mean, who knows? They might be planning on that, just waiting.
Yeah, that would be.
But
that would be my sort of suggestion.
But I mean, basically, if they time it, if it works out just right, if they do it just right, there wouldn't be any repercussion to it. They'd have to wait for the exact right time, though. Assuming it even comes
I
up.
think that this, if they take Charlie, I think that would be the right time, because with only like what 8 minutes and 45 seconds left, if they can take Charlie, then take the ballroom, there won't be enough time for DFE to actually fight all the way back to Charlie again.
Yeah.
Assuming they don't lose the ballroom, of course.
See, there's still too much time left on the clock, but if it was like down to like the, I don't know, 3-minute mark, TSL pulled everybody off, hit the ballroom all together, kept that push going, get that cap. That might be enough to do it. Again, you have to be really surgical with your timing.
Capture objective Duff.
First to have the Yeah, Chris, that's correct, right? I don't know. They changed this. I had it figured out, and they changed the scoring up, and then it didn't really seem to make sense to me ever since then. But it looks like TSL actually making a different push through that gate. Let's see. That's kind of a bad choke point. We got any coming through the back? Nope. TSL trying to change up their angles a little bit here. Let's go to the tabletop. Not a lot of TSL around that flag right now.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. I think TSL is playing a very conservative game again.
Yep.
And leaving the majority of the people up there.
Yep, they ain't no dummies. They know that they've got the upper hand, and they're not gonna give that up. Yeah, you know, in hindsight, if TSL does take this, maybe it wasn't. You just never really know, but it may not have been the greatest map pick. Again, you never know, because now it's they're probably wishing that they hadn't chose this one.
I think everyone gets to that stage on this map. Why?
Yeah,
Why did you choose
it's
it?
not a very good map for. Well, I mean it is, but not this particular objective. Javanowski. Oh man. Okay. I was gonna say, it looks like
He does not begin to describe that.
TSL kind of thin on this corner there, but they've got it covered. They've got basically their whole team. Oh, I thought we had a guy back there in the ballroom. I wonder if TSL is going to try and push like that. They probably don't want to again. I don't think they're playing like cowards. I think TSL is playing it smart. I don't fault their strategy at all.
No, not cowards at all. Conservative though. I know a lot of teams that would have just run in there and sort of overpowered the ballroom.
Who's this Crambit making a push down that hall real early? Gets 1 kill, 2 kills. And he's going to start holding down the back door. 3 kills. Is that 4? 5. Crambit might be saving the day here with 4.5 minutes left.
Damn.
He takes a swipe. Somehow, somebody just helped. Is it Salvo?
Oh, Valsalvo with 3. 4.
That probably had a pretty big effect, at least here in the first minute or so of this flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crambit is just smashing on people right now. Look at this. And he finally goes down. Looks like Paulton Head. Or Paul Tinhead? Paul Tinhead? Finally stops Crambit. But, man, that was... he putting a hurting on DFE there. And let's see if... Go to tabletop. I don't know. It's looking pretty good for TSL right now. DFE, let's see what this hallway push does. That's really their only hope, and they've got TSL ready to pick them up. I think it's going.
There it is.
And there it is, falling back to Echo.
There's 3 minutes and 17 seconds left.
And that probably just decided the entire match right there, the entire game. Dodging is the only way to survive this map. Yeah. Yeah. At least, you know, I wonder how much of a difference... If they wouldn't have made that like the center point of the map, I think that would even make it a little bit better. I may be wrong, but that might, you know, make a difference as far as it always ending up in a stalemate. If it was like, you know, one team or the other's balcony, something like that. And we're down to 2 minutes 25. I think this game has been decided. We have a winner, pretty sure. Yeah, this is both teams playing very well. I mean, it was, nothing really went fast. You know, both teams are really giving a little and taking a little, and now TSL, are they gonna push it back to the telegraphs here? They might. They've got that premium spot. That is the key spot there on Echoes, right around that, obviously that ring in the center.
Yeah.
Now, no, this is Europe server. I think we're gonna have a 2-0 by TSL here in just a minute. DFE, one of my favorite things to do is when they're clustered like that, is come in with a assault and just start flinging AT grenades up there, start exploding things everywhere. And minute 14 seconds, and we're going back to telegraphs. TSL catching kind of a second win here, going to try to drive it back for the complete sweep here with telegraphs and all. And who's that? Lionheart Fury, I think he just got a knife off. Yes, it was on Rising. And I think DFE might have had the wind taken out of their sails on this, because looks like TSL is just now keeping a steady drive forward. 38 seconds left. TSL just storming it here at the very end. I don't know though, DFE, I don't think it's going to let him take it that easily, but maybe. Here we go, big fella, 215 with the Bravo arm, 20 seconds to go. And Bravo's armed. Yeah, this is game. TSL moving up.
I'm pretty sure we can confidently call that.
Yeah.
There goes Alpha.
I'm a little bit worried if they get pushed all the way back, or if the game calls a tie. Byron. And that's the end of it, guys.
That would be Pugsy.
Oh, Pugsy.
Thank you, Pugsy.
And we have our winners, guys. TSL, hard fought 2-0 win there. Neither server easy at all.
I didn't think that game was ever going to end.
Yeah. And there's your A squad. Let's see what the scoreboard says. If you guys have dropped. I wasn't quite able to check it out, guys. 42-21 Renegade J20 ending at the top of the board, followed by Valsalvo, X-Pure, and Phoenix top for DFE. It actually shows the people even after they quit. That's the end of it, guys. Zeke, you guys need to check out his video if you haven't. Should repost that dude on the content channel. It's very well done. Very good. The editing was amazing. Frontlines HDO World Series, game number 2, TSL, DFE, and moving up. Tomorrow we have LGD versus Dawn, and I don't remember the exact time of that. I think it's around the same time as today's. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow with Europe versus Africa.
And thank you to everybody for saying that we did a good job as well. It's always nice to hear.
Wait, what? Somebody complimented?
Please don't forget.
I thought we only got
people complimenting us. It's great.
Nice.
It's cool. It's cool. But don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and join our Discord. And of course, subscribe. We love subscribers.
Alright. That is it. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
Thank you for watching.